What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. It is Tuesday, August 5th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. It was not a good day in my opinion. We go 7-6 on our money line slash spread picks. We go 9-4 on our over unders. The day actually started off good through the first 7 games. We were 6-1 on the money line slash spread picks, 6-1 on our over unders. Then the wheels just fell off of the bus. The Yankees bullpen came in that game and blew it. Then I had the Cubs lose, the Padres and the Dodgers. The wheels just, like I said, completely fell off the bus. Wasn't a good day. But you guys already know the rules over here. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Also at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright guys, first game up of the day, we got the Giants in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The Pirates won yesterday's game, a score of 5-4. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Logan Webb on the mound for the Giants. He's 9-8 with a 3.31 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Burrows on the mound for the Pirates. He's 1-3 with a 3.38 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this. Logan Webb has been terrible in his last 5 starts. He has an ERA above 5. But when we look into if he has any injuries, it did say he was dealing with back soreness, and all reports say he's feeling much better going into today's start. The Giants did see this Pirates team last week. They did see Burrows last week, and they did not really get to him. He had a good day off of him. In this game today, I see the opposite of the last 2 times these teams met. I can see the Giants having success today. I can see their bullpen actually having a good day versus the Pirates. And on the other hand, I can see this Pirates bullpen going back to it looking like itself. Granted, we did play the Pirates yesterday and the over. In today's game, the Giants are the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with the books. We're taking the Giants here on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and we do like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 2 Giants here. Give me Matt Chapman as well as Adames, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. Logan Webb of the Giants over 5.5 strikeouts. Burrows of the Pirates over 3.5 Ks today. Alright guys, moving along, we got the Houston Astros in Miami taking on the Marlins. This will be a bullpen game for the Houston Astros. The starting pitcher in this game for the Miami Marlins will be the right-handed pitcher Quantrill, who is 4-8 with a 4.79 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this Miami Marlins team yesterday went back to looking like their normal selves, struggling offensively at home. They're batting on the season just .239 in their home games. But since the All-Star break, when we look at this Miami Marlins team, they've had one of the highest bullpen ERAs. Their bullpen ERA is at 6.39, whereas the Astros have one of the best bullpen ERAs since the All-Star break. They have a combined ERA of 1.90. In this game today, the books have the Astros as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're playing Houston on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we do like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Astro, 1 Marlin. Give me Pena of the Astros, Stowers of the Marlins, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Quantrill of Miami, and we like him to go over in this one, over 4.5 strikeouts. Alright guys, in this next game up, we got the Minnesota Twins in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Detroit won yesterday's game, a score of 6-3 actually. In this game today, the Minnesota Twins got the right-handed pitcher Zebby Matthews on the mound. He's 2-3 with a 5.56 ERA. The right-handed pitcher and former Twin Chris Paddock is on the mound for Detroit. He's 4-9 with a 4.77 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this. In the month of July, Zebby Matthews had 4 different starts where he allowed at least 5 runs in all 4 of those games. Then we look at this Detroit team. Since Kerry Carpenter has returned, their offensive numbers have improved. They're batting .268 as a team in the whole. But versus right-handed pitching, since Carpenter has returned, they're batting .274. In this game today, the books do have Detroit as the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we do like the over in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Detroit Tigers here. Give me Carpenter as well as Green, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. We're playing Zebby Matthews of Minnesota to go under his line. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Paddock of Detroit, we're taking his over in this one, over 4.5 Ks. Alright guys, on after that, we have the Athletics in Washington taking on the Nationals. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Severino on the mound for the Athletics. He's 5-11 with a 4.38 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Mackenzie Gore on the mound for the Nationals. He's 4-11 with a 3.80 ERA. In this game today, what I'm looking at is this Athletics team. Since the All-Star break has been killing left-handed pitching, they're batting .283 since the break versus left-handed pitching. Then since the All-Star break, as a matter of fact, in his last 4 starts, Severino has been getting sort of back to himself. He has a combined ERA in those 4 starts of 3.49. In this game today, the bookmakers have the Washington Nationals as the odds-on favorite, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Athletics on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I do like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Athletic, 1 National. Give me Brett Rooker of the Athletics, Nathaniel Lowe of the Nationals, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I'm taking Severino to go under his line. Under 3.5 strikeouts. Gore of the Nationals, I'm playing his over in this one, over 5.5 Ks today. Moving along, guys, we got the Orioles in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. The Phillies won yesterday's game, a score of 13-3. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Dean Kramer on the mound for the Orioles. He's 8-7 with the 4.27 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Walker on the mound for the Phillies. He's 3-5 with the 3.82 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this. Dean Kramer this year has struggled in his road starts. 14 road starts this year, ERA of 5.47. Then we look at this Philadelphia Phillies offense at home. They are dominant at home. They're batting 273 on the year in their home games. And then the Orioles bullpen continues to be one of the worst in the league. And since the break, they have a combined ERA of 5.49. In this game today, the books have the Phillies as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're playing the Phillies on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Oriole, 1 Philly. Give me Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles, Bryce Harper of the Phillies, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like both of these starting pitchers to go over their lines here. Dean Kramer of the Orioles, over 4.5 strikeouts. Walker of the Phillies, over 3.5 Ks today. Alright, continuing along, guys. We got the Kansas City Royals in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The Red Sox won yesterday's game, a score of 8-5. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Burgett is on the mound for Kansas City. He's 1-0 with a 2.78 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Garrett Crochet on the mound for the Red Sox. He's 12-4 with a 2.23 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this. Garrett Crochet in his home games has been dominant this year. He has a combined ERA of 2.07 in over 10 home games this year. Then we look at the Kansas City Royals. They do bat better on the road, but they semi-struggle versus left-handed pitching. They're batting just .238 for the year versus lefties. In this game today, we're looking at the biggest deciding factor being this Kansas City Royals bullpen. It is a bit taxed coming into today's game. In this matchup, the Red Sox are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we do like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Red Sox we're playing here. Give me Abreu as well as Anthony, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. We like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their line as well. Burgett of the Royals, over 3.5 strikeouts. Crochet of the Red Sox, over 6.5 Ks today. Alright guys, moving along. We got the Cleveland Guardians in New York taking on the Mets. The left-handed pitcher Allen on the mound for the Guardians. He's 7-9 with a 4.06 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Clay Holmes on the mound for the Mets. He's 9-6 with a 3.45 ERA. The Guardians won yesterday's game, a score 7-6. It was one of our nicer underdog plays yesterday. We played the Guardians and we took the over. I feel the exact same way I felt in yesterday's game. This Mets team is actually struggling versus left-handed pitching. In the last month, they're just batting .215 versus lefties. And then this Guardians team, since the break, has been heating up. They're batting 300 as a team. They're killing right-handed pitching. Their bullpen has actually been better than the Mets since the break. In this game today, the Mets are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the Road Dogs again. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this one as well. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Guardian, 1 Met. Give me Manzardo of the Guardians, Juan Soto of the Mets, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5, and we like Allen of the Guardians to go over 4.5 Ks. Holmes of the Mets under 4.5 strikeouts today. All right, moving along, we got the Milwaukee Brewers and Atlanta taking on the Braves. Milwaukee won yesterday's game, a score of 3-1. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Freddie Peralta on the mound for the Brewers. He's 12-5 with a 3.08 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Wentz on the mound for the Braves. He's 2-2 with a 5.02 ERA. In this game today, I feel exactly what we said in yesterday's game. We took the under. We played the Brewers. In this game today, there's just one difference, and that being that the Braves have a left-handed pitcher starting in this game. And this Milwaukee Brewers team has been killing lefties this year. Only team in the majors that hits left-handed pitching better than the Brewers has been the Blue Jays. In this game today, like I said, I feel the same exact way. The Brewers has been the hottest team offensively in the majors since the All-Star break. They're batting .303 as a team. In this game today, we like the Brewers, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 8, and I do like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Brewer, 1 Brave. Give me Terang of the Milwaukee Brewers, Matt Olson of the Atlanta Braves, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I am playing Freddie Peralta of the Brewers to go over his line, over 5.5 strikeouts. Wentz of the Braves, we're taking his under in this one, under 3.5 Ks today. All right, moving along, guys. We got the Cincinnati Reds in Chicago taking on the Cubs. The Reds won yesterday's game, a score of 3-2. In this matchup today, Zach Littell, the former Tampa Bay Ray, will be making his Reds debut. He's 8-8 with a 3.58 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Iganagma on the mound for the Cubs. He's 8-4 with a 3.25 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is this. Zach Littell still top 10 in the league in home runs allowed. He has struggled in that asset. Granted, he did pitch in a smaller ballpark in his time in Tampa Bay. Today in Chicago, wind is supposed to be blowing in, which will help Iganagma more than it will help Zach Littell. In this game, we're also looking at the Cincinnati Reds numbers versus left-handed pitching. They're batting just .224 on the year versus lefties. Iganagma has struggled in his last few starts. Granted, he has seen some high level of competition, but in his home games this year, Iganagma has an ERA of 2.27. In this game today, the Cubbies are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Cubs in this game. Give me Kyle Tucker and Crow Armstrong, both of the Cubs, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. I do like both of these starting pitchers to go over their lines. Littell of the Reds over 3.5 strikeouts. Iganagma of the Cubs over 5.5 Ks today. All right, moving along, guys. We got the New York Yankees in Texas taking on the Rangers. The right-handed pitcher Will Warren on the mound for the Yankees. He's 6-5 with a 4.64 ERA. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for the Rangers. He's 9-3 with a 1.49 ERA. In this game today, Aaron Judge will be making his return for the Yankees. In this game today, our biggest deciding factor will be this. Eovaldi has been dominant in his home starts this year. In 8 home starts, he has an ERA of 0.97. Will Warren, on the other hand, is the opposite story. In his road starts, he has an ERA of 5.27. He pitches much better in his home games, struggles on the road. Then, of course, the biggest thing is the Yankees bullpen. I do not have any trust in them keeping a lead in a close game. In this game today, the bookmakers have the Rangers as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're taking the Texas Rangers on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we do like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Yankee, 1 Ranger. Give me Cody Bellinger of the Yankees, Josh Schmidt of the Rangers, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Will Warren of the Yankees to go under his line. under 4.5 strikeouts. Eovaldi of the Rangers, we're playing his over in this one, over 4.5 Ks today. Up next, guys, we got the Tampa Bay Rays in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The right-handed pitcher Ryan Pepiot on the mound for the Rays. He's 6-9 with a 3.80 ERA. Soriano on the mound for the Angels. He's 7-8 with a 3.65 ERA. The Angels won yesterday's game, a score of 5-1. In today's ballgame, what we're looking at is this. This Tampa Bay Rays team continues to be the worst offensive team in the majors since the All-Star break. After yesterday's game, they're batting 197 as a team since the break. We look at both of these starting pitchers in today's ballgame. Soriano has struggled in his home starts. Pepiot pitches much better on the road. But the Tampa Bay Rays bullpen continues to be shaky. And like I said, the offense being as terrible as it is, I have no trust in them putting up runs on the road here. In today's game, the bookmakers have the Angels as the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Angels in this game. Give me Mike Trout and Zach Neto, both of the Angels, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. I like Pepiot of the Rays to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts. Soriano of the Angels under his line, under 4.5 Ks today. Alright guys, this next game up will be our play of the day, our game of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you today more than any. We got the Toronto Blue Jays in Colorado taking on the Rockies. The Blue Jays stomped on the Rockies yesterday, winning a score of 15-1. They actually got 25 hits in that game yesterday. In today's matchup, the right-handed pitcher Berrios is on the mound for the Jays. He's 7-4 with a 3.84 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Molina is on the mound for the Rockies. He's no wins, no losses with a 7.27 ERA. He had been working primarily out of the bullpen for the Rockies. In today's game, we're getting straight to it. We're playing the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. The game total is set at 11.5, and we like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 3 batsmen we're playing here. Give me Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Blue Jays, as well as Barger of the Blue Jays, and we're taking Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies, all 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line, that's Berrios of the Jays, and we like him to go over in this one, over 4.5 strikeouts. Alright, moving along, guys, we got the San Diego Padres in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks won yesterday's game and scored 6-2. In today's matchup, the right-handed pitcher Yu Darvish on the mound for the Padres. He's 1-3 with a 6.46 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Ryan Nelson is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's 6-3 with a 3.20 ERA. In today's game, we're getting straight to it. We like the San Diego Padres, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we do like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Diamondback, 1 Padre. Give me Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres, Corbin Carroll of the Diamondbacks, both to have 2 total bases in today's game. On to the pitching props now. We like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. Darvish of the Padres over 4.5 strikeouts. Nelson of the Diamondbacks over 4.5 Ks as well today. Alright guys, moving along, we got the Chicago White Sox in Seattle taking on the Mariners. The right-handed pitcher Martin on the mound for the White Sox. He's 3-8 with a 3.84 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Wu on the mound for Seattle. He's 8-6 with a 3.11 ERA. In this game, we're getting straight to it. The bookmakers have Seattle as the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and we do like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 2 Mariners in this game. Give me Crawford as well as Raleigh, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. On to the pitching props now. We like both of these starting pitchers to go over their line as well. Martin of the White Sox over 4.5 strikeouts. Wu of the Mariners over 5.5 Ks today. Alright guys, final game of the day. We got the St. Louis Cardinals in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. The Cardinals won yesterday's game, a score of 3-2. In today's matchup, the right-handed pitcher Michael is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 6-8 with a 4.83 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Sheehan on the mound for the Dodgers. He's 2-2 with a 3.60 ERA. In today's game, the Los Angeles Dodgers are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 9, and I do like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Dodgers we're playing here. Give me Freddie Freeman as well as Shohei Ohtani, both to have 2 total bases in today's ball game. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 3.5. I like Michaelis of the Cardinals to go over 3.5 strikeouts. Sheehan of the Dodgers, I'm taking his under in this one today. Under 3.5 strikeouts. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my quick apologies out to everyone. Sorry for getting this video out so late. You know your boy got stuck at a job. The weather this year, some places just been rain, and as soon as it rains, the whole place gets flooded. Anyways, before we get up out of here, guys, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a 6-leg game parlay. All 6 legs will be all money line picks, where we start off with the San Francisco Giants, the Detroit Tigers, and the Boston Red Sox, and we wrap it up with the Chicago Cubs, the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. All 6 legs. $5 bet. Pays $85. Very good odds on that play. On after that, we have a 5-leg game parlay, where we start off with our first play being the Philadelphia Phillies on the run line. We then follow it up with the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line, the Cleveland Guardians New York Mets game total to go over 8.5 total runs, and we wrap it up with the Seattle Mariners and San Diego Padres on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $140. On after that, guys, we have our 2 home run parlay plays. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay. Our first play will be Brett Rooker of the Athletics. We're then taking Barger of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we wrap it up with Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $110. On after that, guys, we have another 3-leg home run parlay, where we start off with Kyle Tucker of the Chicago Cubs. We then followed up with Vlad Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we wrap it up with Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Dodgers. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $90. Once again, guys, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. I hope we all can win some money today, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.